Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of BTD6. In this video guys, I'm gonna show you in detail the new tower that has been added in the game, the Dartling gunner. I'm gonna cover with you guys all the upgrades, what you gain, the basic stats of the tower, and then at the very end I'm gonna discuss the tower upgrades and the best combos that you may have with this tower. So the best cross path, and then regarding chimps, what may be the best strategies. So I have monkey knowledge disabled, as you can see, so I don't have any extra thing. So let's go into sandbox medium and let's take a look at this tower. So first of all, look at the cost. It's gonna cost 1000 cash. This is medium, so that means that you can't start chimps with this tower. As you try to place it, you can see that the gray area is quite small, but this tower has a global range, so it's gonna follow your mouse by default, or if you're playing on a mobile device, it's gonna follow where you touch on the screen. And these darts can fly infinitely until they exit from the edges of the map, so they're not gonna expire. And now there is another targeting option that you can choose right away. That is this one that is locked. In this case, you can decide to lock where the tower is going to attack. So even if you click or you move the mouse, the tower will still keep on attacking that portion of the map. And yeah, now talking about the general stats of this tower, range is unlimited, as I said before. But for subs, for example, for advanced intel, only the gray area is going to give to the sub the ability to attack the balloons. So if you are trying to combo this tower with subs, you have to remember about that. Then you can see that the attack speed is quite nice. So it's not very high, so it's not as high as, for example, the super monkey, but it's definitely higher than like darts or ninjas or a bunch of other towers, so it's pretty nice. Then each dart is gonna have one layer of damage and it's gonna have a 0 pierce, so it can only pop one balloon. You can see that the Dartling gunner is not gonna attack very precisely. The darts are gonna spread out, and the further you attack, the more the darts are gonna be spread out, and these darts that will not touch any balloon will be wasted, right? Now, talking about instead specific abilities, this tower actually is affected by obstacles. So you can see that if you place it behind obstacles, that portion is gonna be obscured. Now you can still see darts flying through. So even if this part is red, you can see that the darts are still going there, but you're not gonna be able to pop the balloons. So it's like the dart is gonna be flying through the balloon without popping it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The main difference with the BTD5 is that this tower do not have camo detection. So if you spawn like camo balloons, you can see that you miss them, exactly as there would be an obstacle in front of the Dartling gun, and yeah, that's what happens. So in order to pop camo balloons, you need the first upgrade here in the middle path. And I'm pretty sure though that like for example, not even the 5th upgrade in the top path can pop camo balloons, and I'm pretty sure not even the bottom path can pop camo balloons. I'm pretty sure about that, but I'm gonna just test it out right now. Yeah, so you can see that unless you go with the first upgrade in the middle path, or you have camo detection with other sources, for example a village, you can't detect camo balloons. Now talking about the cost of the, actually sorry, I forgot about lab balloons. This tower also, because it's just a dart kind of attack, cannot pop lab balloons, as you can see. And you have different ways to pop lab balloons. The first way is with the 4th and therefore the 5th upgrade in the top path, so this is going to allow you to pop lab balloons. Then you also have the 3rd upgrade in the middle path. It's going to allow you to pop lab balloons. So you have these two different upgrades that can grant you a lab popping power. The bottom path, not even the 5th upgrade is gonna give you that popping power. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So now, talking very quickly about the cost, you can see the first upgrade very cheap for every path. Second upgrade a little bit more expensive for each path, close to 1,000. Third upgrade a lot more expensive, like 4,000 top and bottom, then 5,000 the middle one. Then fourth upgrade very expensive in the top path, 11,000 and 12,000. The middle path is going to be a little bit cheaper, so it's just 4,800. Actually, it's cheaper than the third upgrade, so this is something that doesn't happen very often, but yeah, it's just like that. And then fifth upgrades, very expensive, all of them. The most expensive is going to be Ray of Doom. May ID is going to be 65,000, and Bloon Exclusion Zone is going to be 60,000. And yeah, that's it for the cost. So right now I'm going to go through in detail about each one of the upgrades, and yeah, let's take a look at what happens when you get them. So the first one in the top path, as you can see here, is just accuracy. So this means pretty much that the darts are gonna spread less, and therefore you're gonna be able to hit more balloons with the darts. That's pretty much it. It's very easy. Second upgrade, as you can see here, is you're gonna shock the balloons, and you're gonna pop one extra layer after you're gonna damage those balloons. So I'm gonna here spawn some balloons, so we can look at that. So you can see that the damaged balloons are gonna have that red shocking thing around them, and every second they're gonna have one extra layer popped by that shock. Of course, if you can hit those balloons again, you're gonna renew the debuff, and therefore you're gonna pop another layer each second, and so on, right? Now lab balloons, because they are immune to these darts, you can see that you will not be able to shock them. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Third upgrade, you can pop frozen balloons, and you also get more pierce. I'm pretty sure that with this upgrade, like pierce becomes something like 3 maybe, or 4. I don't remember. So yeah, I can't even see the balloons because like they're spawning all together. But maybe the pierce is increased. I'm not sure. I don't know because I haven't seen the specific stats for this tower yet. But it may increase. Fourth upgrade is very interesting because now you have this array, as the description says here. Sorry, I didn't read it, but you can see that this beam of energy to a single point. Now the single point is exactly the center of the location where you lock the Dartling gun. Or more easily, if you have the Dartling gun follow your mouse, you can see that it just follows your mouse. So you can make this point very close to the Dartling gunner or very far away. So I recommend in this case, for maximum effectiveness, to place it as far away as possible, because remember that all the balloons in the line of the laser are still receiving damage, and therefore try to place like the Dartling gunner in a way that it can attack a very long straight path. For example, this one right here, or like try to imagine about this path right here, the vertical one. So yeah, that's pretty much the fourth upgrade. So it's very interesting because you can like pinpoint exactly where you want the laser to be, and therefore you can play with that. So it's very nice. And then finally we have the fifth upgrade, is Ray of Doom. We also have the same upgrade in BTD5, well, you do more damage for sure. I think the laser has like almost unlimited pierce, so you can damage an infinite amount of balloons in the laser beam. You also do damage faster on the balloons in the laser, but once again, I don't know the exact stats, but definitely it's very expensive, so you should be able to do a lot of damage. I haven't tried this upgrade on any real case scenario, but considering how expensive it is, in chimps you will never be able to get this amount of cash. So unfortunately for chimps strategies, it's going to be pretty useless. Then moving on to the middle path, we have, well, first of all, camo detection. So that's it. Then more attack speed, as you can see. And then we have this very interesting upgrade. Now with this upgrade, you're gonna shoot missiles rather than darts, and therefore you create explosions. You have an exploding type of attack. But these missiles can pop black balloons and lamp balloons, as it says in the description. So with this upgrade, now other than creating these mini explosions, as you can see here, see the mini explosions is very similar to Churchill, how Churchill works. And other than that, you can pop DDTs. So with just a 0-3-0 Dartling gunner, you can pop DDTs because of this ability to pop both black balloons, lab balloons, and also camo detection, because on the first upgrade you have camo detection. So with this upgrade, you can already attack and actually destroy DDTs. As you can see there, the pops are getting are counting, so you are actually doing damage to this DDT. Then fourth upgrade, you gain the first activated ability, and in this activated ability, you shoot pretty much depending on where the Dartling gun is facing. You're gonna shoot these missiles. So I'm gonna just look at them right here, see? And now if you move the Dartling gunner, you can see these missiles also move. So they're not gonna like automatically seek out the balloons. I'm gonna just show it again to you. The cooldown is very low, so you can use this ability multiple times on the very long rounds. And on top of that, like, see that here I'm gonna use the ability, and I have spawned Zomagad, but you can see that the missiles will not seek out the Zomagad by itself. So you need to target it. And yeah, so therefore this ability like is best used when, of course, the balloons are very close to the Dartling gunner, because in that way, like, you're gonna be able to hit the balloons with all of the missiles. If they are a little bit further away, you're gonna have some missiles that are gonna miss, as you can see here. Some missiles not hitting the Zomagad in this case. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then finally, the fifth upgrade. As always, the description doesn't say much. It only says that you do extreme damage to mob class balloons. So most likely you do more damage to mob class balloons. Unfortunately, see here what happens. You lose a lot of attack speed with this upgrade. So the missiles are much larger, but the attack speed is lower. So here I'm gonna place again like a 0-4-0 Dartling gunner, and see here the difference in attack speed. See how many more missiles I'm firing with the fourth upgrade, comparing it to the fifth upgrade. So yeah, you gain more mob class balloons damage, but you lose attack speed. So this makes this tower, I've already tested out, and it's very, very hard against like ceramics. Especially super ceramics are gonna be very tough to destroy with this tower, unless of course you use the activated ability. Now the activated ability is exactly as the other one, but the missiles are also larger. So that's the only thing that changes, alright? The fact that missiles are also larger. And that's it. I don't know exactly by how much more damage you're gonna do to mob class balloons and all the stuff. So the specific stats, I don't know them, but it deals more damage. So you can see here, for example, against this BD, I'm gonna try to reset the pops, and see here, like each missile is gonna do about like 750 damage. All right, so that's pretty much it. So that's a lot of damage, but as I said before, against ceramics is pretty weak. And then finally we have the bottom path. So we have, first of all, faster swivel. Now this one is just the rotation of the Dartling gun, because you can see that if you don't have this one and you rotate around, see that the Dartling gunner doesn't rotate very fast. So if you move your finger or the mouse too fast, this is gonna happen. So the Dartling gunner at a certain stage will not be able to follow anymore your finger. So it's gonna like go backwards a little bit, and then it's gonna start following again. It's gonna go backwards. Instead, when you get this upgrade, now this rotation is much faster. See now how faster it is, and so yeah, you can just move it faster, and yeah, you can have more pinpoint accuracy. So that's pretty much it. Then a second upgrade is a more projectile speed, so the darts are gonna move faster. So this is not more attack speed, it's just darts moving faster. This means that the darts are gonna reach the balloons faster. So that's what happens. So it's not more attack speed, it's more projectile speed. And then you also get a boost in piercing. So each dart can pop 3 balloons. So from 1 of pierce, you get, sorry, from 0 of pierce, you get, in this case, is 2, because you can pop 3 balloons. And yeah, this is pretty much the upgrade. Oops, my bad. Not this one. Okay. So yeah, that's the second upgrade. Then with the third upgrade, you change completely the mechanics of this tower, because with backshot here, you're gonna shoot this blast of backshots that, well, first of all, cannot still pop lab balloons, so you still have to, you can pop lads. And you can see that the tower will not attack continually, so it's gonna attack, then it's gonna pause, then it's gonna attack again. So it's not continually, like it's not a continuous stream of these backshots, it's just a concentrated attack with a lot of backshots, right? Fourth upgrade, you gain 4 barrels, so that means that your damage is quadruplied, so you have 4 times more damage. And on top of that, you have another targeting ability, that's this one. So target independent, and this makes pretty much, I'm gonna try to show you here with with some different balloons. Each barrel can target different balloons. So a barrel is gonna target the first balloons, another one is gonna target the stronger balloons, another one may target the last balloons, and so on. So each barrel, as you can see, targets different balloons. And yeah, this is interesting and can be useful in certain scenarios, especially like maps with multiple paths or stuff like that. And then finally we have the fifth upgrade, where you have 6 barrels, so 6 times more damage compared to the third upgrade, and massively increased damage. I don't know by how much more the damage is increased, but it seems to be increased at least by like 2 or 3 layers, maybe 5. And yeah, so here again, spawning like different type of balloons. You can see the increased damage, of course, then 6 barrels, so you have more grapes, more attack speed, and yeah, so very nice. Still, remember though that you can't pop lab balloons even with the 5th upgrade. And that's pretty much it. So that's all the upgrades for the Dartling gunner. And now, what are my thoughts about this tower? I haven't really used it that much. I just have used it to unlock the experience, to get all the upgrades. One thing I have to say for sure is that of the 3 Tower 5 upgrades, this one seems to be the best one, because you get these 6 barrels, you have independent attack, you do more damage overall, so to both normal balloons and map class balloons. So this seems to be like the most reliable of the 3 Tower 5 upgrades, because as I said before, this one is a little bit more expensive. Yes, you have the activated ability, but you lack a lot of ceramic popping power. And Ray of Doom, for my opinion, is just too expensive. So like for the same cost of 1 Ray of Doom, like you can afford almost 2 of these ones. So yeah, definitely Ray of Doom is just too expensive, and therefore it's not worth, like in champs you will never be able to use it. And at the same time, like for the same price, you can get a ton of other towers that can be a lot more useful. So you have the 3, I think this one is the best one. Now, crosspaths. This is very interesting, because I think that focus firing, if you're going with the bottom path, focus firing is useless, or is very little useful. I think that getting more like camo detection and more attack speed is better. So 0 to 5 Dartling gunner might be the best option, like this. If instead you know already that you're gonna get camo detection, like you're gonna get a village, for example, like a 230 village, for example. In that case, then, in order to have all the grapes like be able to damage balloons, then it might be better to get focus firing. You can see that now the grapes are much closer, and on top of that you can gain the extra damage over time effect with laser shock. So maybe 205 might be the best in all those scenarios where you know that you're gonna build a village. But if you know already that you will not build a village, I think 0 to 5 might be the best. Instead, regarding the middle path, so the MAD, I'm pretty sure, once again, like getting more pierce is the best, because this tower really, with the very low attack speed, I think getting more pierce can really save you up against all these ceramics. Like you can see how much is struggling to destroying like 4 ceramics. Like see how hard it is to like hit them, because the arms are very far away from each other. So like even if you have the mouse on a certain spot, it may happen very likely that the missiles will not go there. So yeah, it's pretty weird, this tower, how it works. But definitely, like for mob class balloons that have much larger like blueprint, definitely it's pretty strong. It's just against ceramics it's bad. So unless you use the missiles, that can really help you out at cleaning up things. So the activated ability, yeah, it might not be that good against ceramics. But I'm pretty sure like 052 is definitely better than 250. And instead, for the top path, so for the Ray of Doom, well, in this case, like you have already infinite pierce, so the bottom path is pretty useless. So the only good alternative is the middle one, where I'm pretty sure that getting more attack speed actually increases the damage that you do with the laser, like because you can damage the balloons faster. So I'm pretty sure, and you also get camo detection, so I'm pretty sure the middle path might be the best option for this one. And that's it, guys. So that's the Dartling Gunner. I hope you enjoyed, and see ya. Bye bye.